Well, god damn it. Okay, I kind of wanted the PlayStation logo and all that shit to play, but I guess I don't get everything I want now. Anyway, greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and well, welcome to our next major Let's Play on this channel. It is, and as you can clearly tell, it's The Last of Us, the first Last of Us game. Um, clearly, by the way, I am using the PS5 version, judging from the DualSense trademark up in the settings. The reason I'm actually in the settings real quick is I kind of want to do some adjusting of the graphics for a second, just to kind of make sure everything is okay on my end, just so I can see what the fuck I'm doing when I'm playing through this game. Because yeah, this game gets pretty dark. I mean, well, it is a horror game, and I'm gonna have it at performance for this Let's Play, because why not? And also it'll just look smoother, I guess. But yes, I am using The Last of Us Part 1 DLC, the Part 1 remake, or as I like to call it, because that's what it fucking is The Last of Us Part 1 remaster, um, that they did like, what was it, like 2 or 3 years ago? I can't remember. But it was around the time the PS5 came out, I want to say. And I gotta say, I love this game, but I'm starting to get tired of Naughty Dog's treatment of this game. You know how they basically fuck. I mean, they seriously released this game like three fucking times and all of them I believe are full price. The first time they re-released it was kind of justified, because I mean, well, the first time was originally this game was released on the PS3, but it was towards the end of the PS3's life cycle, and it basically pushed the PS3 to its limits. And then when the PS4 came out, they launched it on the PS4 as a remaster, and then they launched it again on the PS5 as a remake. And what does the remake change? Not a lot. It doesn't really change anything for that matter. But let's just get into this. Oh shit, I forgot I did do it what does New Game Plus let you do? Play through New Game Plus again with all upgrades obtained in your previous menu. Um, let's just do new game. Let's just do a new game, and we'll just do a moderate run. Oh, but remake the part one does add certain things that were in part two. For example, permadeath, I believe. Um, where if you die, you will reset upon your death, depending on what you want. So, say I want per chapter, I have to start from the beginning of the chapter, which is about an hour of game time. Per act is the whole act, which is 2 to 3 hours, and then the whole game is, well, you can kind of guess on that one. We're not going to do permadeath. We're also not going to be doing in speed run or anything like that. We're just going to be doing a normal playthrough. I will say that I will not be doing any sort. I will not promise that this will be 100% Let's Play, because if you see my Doom 2016 Let's Play, you already know where I'm going with this. But yes, I guess I should get into why I'm doing The Last of Us now. Well, season 2 of the show is coming out at the time of recording in about a month, so I thought, why not? Let's do The Last of Us Part 1, which was basically Season 1 of the game. Wait a minute. That's not Pedro Pascal. What the hell is this? But yes, I actually did watch The Last of Us TV show, and I actually really did like it. I know some people have some criticisms towards it, especially people who played the hell out of the game. Um, but personally, I think actually it is a really good adaptation of the game, and probably one of the best video game adaptations I've seen. And this is coming from someone who loves the hell out of the Sonic movies. Um, I mean, there was really only a few scenes that just kind of bothered me a little bit, but it wasn't anything too crazy. Um, but in terms of like what I think of the series as a whole, specifically, well, one and two, I love this game. I love one. One is probably one of my favorite games on the PS3. Two, I don't want to get into that right now. I really don't want to get into part two because I'll just say I just straight up don't like it.
You get the money for this.
Drugs. I sell hardcore drugs.
Oh, good. You started helping out with the mortgage then.
Yeah, you wish.
But I think I first played The Last of Us, I want to say when it was sort of in my zombie apocalypse phase back in high school. I want to say when I was really invested in the likes of The Walking Dead, and I heard about this game, and I picked it up because I was curious, and it was a it was a zombie apocalypse. Now it wasn't exactly zombies. I will say that now they're not zombies in this game. They're called the infected, but I was interested because I was having a phase where I enjoyed apocalyptic stuff. Don't ask questions. Don't ask questions you're not prepared to hear the answers to. But I picked it up, played through it, loved almost every second of it. I think I had like one or two instances that I didn't like, and
Tommy, what time is it?
yeah, that's pretty much it. By the way, if you're wondering why my subtitles are red, I think that's just the settings I have, and I guess I should change it to white. I don't know why I had it as red. I guess it's easier for me to read red. Well, then again, this is me we're talking about. But yes, this is actually...
What was that all?
So actually, this section, you may notice that we're not killing zombies right now, and if you look at the game case, especially the original game case, you may notice that this girl is nowhere to be seen on it. So that might be a little concerning, right?
I forgot to give this to him.
Well, but this section actually, there's nothing really to do here. It's just a prologue to the game. We're just getting some setup here. So yeah, don't worry, we're not going to be fighting anybody or anything like that. Actually, there is one part of the section that it is possible to get a game over in, but it's one of those sections where if you kind of have to try a little bit to get a game over in that area. But one thing I will say, I did kind of like how the first episode of the show, I'm going to be talking about the show quite a bit probably and throughout this Let's Play, so I'm going to apologize for that now. If for some reason you haven't seen the show yet, first off, I highly recommend you do. I mean, if you don't have an HBO Max, or I'm sorry, Max subscription, it is kind of understandable. Max is pretty expensive. But it's still really good adaptation, and I highly recommend it. It is actually out on DVD. I can confirm that. I have it on DVD and Blu-ray. So if you can find a DVD physical copy of it, I highly recommend it.
What was that?
Oh, oh,
Oh, God.
oh, that's interesting.
Dad? Dad?
But if you're wondering what the major differences of like the remake, I guess I have to call it the remake now since it's the Let's Play of the remake. But if you're wondering what's the difference between the PS5 version and the PS4 version, I genuinely can't tell you. Because, well, graphically, there is a clear difference. I will say that now. There is a bit of a difference in terms of graphics, which I will give them. But in terms of that, it's like, it's not even like major graphical difference. It's like,
8 missed calls. Where the hell are you? Call me. On my way.
but like, in terms of like everything else, in terms of like what's different about the story content or anything like that, there is absolutely nothing different. They don't add anything in terms of gameplay or anything like that. It's just the graphics are better, and they added some extra modes to make it a little more accessible. But besides that, it's the same game at full price, and that's the kind of part that gets me about this remake. Now, the reason I have it is because I asked for it as a gift, and I didn't, because I wasn't going to pay for it.
No, who would come in here?
Don't go near the doors. Just stand back there.
Dad, you're kind of freaking me out. What's going on?
By the way, if you're wondering who is voicing Joel, it's not Pedro Pascal, unfortunately. It's actually Troy Baker. Yes, Crom. Crom is actually voicing Joel in this game, and... Or, no, wait, no, wait, Crom, no, fucking, what?
I am warning you.
The Joker, actually. Why did I say Crom? I'm thinking of Matthew Mercer. I'm getting my voices mixed up, I'm tired.
You shot him.
Sarah,
I saw him this morning.
Sammy, there is something bad going on. You've got to get out of here. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Tommy, come on.
But yes, Troy Baker voices Joel, not Crom from Fire Emblem. I don't know why I thought it was. I don't know why I thought it was that.
Blood all over you. Ain't mine. Let's just get out of here.
Actually, Troy Baker does play a character in the show that we will meet later in the game. But
You gonna tell me what happened? Later. Hey, Sarah. How you holding up, honey?
I'm fine. Can we hear us on the radio?
Yeah, sure thing.
But Troy Baker, if you don't know who he is, apparently I don't. He plays the Joker in Batman Arkham Origins. He also plays Batman in like the Batman the Telltale series. He's also just a lot of voices in general. That's probably why I thought he was Crom for some reason.
No getting into Travis County.
Has Troy Baker been in Persona or Fire Emblem? Now that I'm thinking about it. Oh no, he's Kanji. He's Kanji from Persona 4. He was Kanji in Persona 4. I know that. I don't think he was anyone in Persona 5. I don't think he was in anyone in Persona 3.
How did this happen? They got no clue. But we ain't the only town. First they're saying it's just the south. Now they're going on about the east coast, the west coast.
Holy shit.
Holy hell.
Oh, sorry.
That's Lewis's farm.
Not Lewis!
I hope that son of a bitch made it out.
Well, that's not very nice. I mean, considering he might be dead, I don't think calling him a son of a bitch right now.
Of course not.
How do you know?
They said it's just people in the city. We're good.
Didn't Jimmy work in the city?
Ah, shit.
We're fine. Trust me.
Alright.
See what they need. Who do you think you're doing? Keep driving. I got a kid, Joe. So do we.
But we have room.
Keep driving, Tommy. You ain't seen what I see. Someone else will come along.
You should have helped him.
Tommy, you're supposed to pull over when an ambulance is speeding by. The fuck are you doing, man?
This is bad. Everyone and their mother had the same damn idea. We could just backtrack and... What the fuck, man? Let's go! Shit. Turn us around. Tommy! Tommy! Holy shit! What the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened? Did you see that? Yes, I saw it. God damn. Turn here, turn here. No. Come on, people, move.
What are they running from?
Get us out of here. I'm trying.
Oh no.
We can't stop here, Tommy. I can't fucking drive through them, Joe. Back up then. They're behind me too. There. Hold on. Go.
Oh, shit. See, this is why you obey traffic laws, ladies and gentlemen. Well, also, I mean,
Daddy?
don't drive like a jackass in the apocalypse, but
Hey!
people are gonna do that anyway.
Get back.
By the way, if you're wondering where Joel's wife / Sarah's mother is, they never really got into that, if I remember correctly. I've always just been under the impression she's either dead or they're just divorced. That's the only two possibilities, honestly. Or she just straight up wasn't around during this one. In terms of, like, you know, maybe she just was in a different... If she was out of town or something.
Hurts.
How bad?
It's bad.
We're gonna need to run. Keep us safe. Come on, baby.
Alright, now we're actually controlling Joel. And by that, we're really just running away from stuff.
Daddy, I'm scared.
Keep your eyes closed, honey.
Ah, yes, my favorite gas station brand, Texan.
Keep running.
Those people are...
Keep looking at me, baby.
Come on. Tommy, what the fuck are you doing, man? Come on, let's go.
Over there. We're gonna get out of this. I promise.
I think Tommy is the one who's supposed to be leading us, but he keeps running. He keeps being behind us. Hey, Tommy, you're the one who's supposed to be covering me.
There's too many of them. This way, through the alley. Go! He's dead. God damn it. We're almost there. We're almost there, baby. They're getting through the fence. Keep going. Find a way out of here. Come on. Go. Move it. Get to the highway. Go. You got Sarah. I can outrun him.
Uncle Tommy?
I will meet you there. Hurry.
I hope he can.
He's gonna be
Alright, so this is actually the instance where you can die during this section.
almost there.
Really, the only way is if you just look back.
They're getting closer.
Like, it's one of those instances where if you stop moving, you'll die. So don't stop moving. But, this, in terms of... Oh, shit, I should turn... Hold on, I need to turn my ringer off. That's gonna kill the immersion in a lot of emotional scenes later in this game. I will say that now. There will be some emotional moments in this game. In fact, one of them's coming up right now.
We're not sick.
Got a couple of civilians on the outer perimeter. Please advise.
Daddy, what about Uncle Tommy?
We're gonna get you to safety and go back for him, okay?
Sir, there's a little girl. But... Yes, sir.
Somebody, we've just been through hell. Okay, we just need... Shit. Please don't. Oh, no. Sarah. Move your hands, baby. I know, baby, I know. God. Listen to me. I know this hurts. You're gonna be okay, baby. Stay with me. All right. I'm gonna pick you up. I know, baby. I know it hurts. Come on, baby. Please. I know, baby. I know. Sarah. Baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Come on. No. No. No, no, no. Please. 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 Please don't. Please.
And no matter how many times I see that scene, it hurts. It's one of the... And that's why I love this game. It's, you know, no matter how many times I play it, the emotional scenes still get to me. And that's why I really love this game. And what has one of my favorite stories. Now, part 2. We'll get into that someday. Not now, but someday. If enough people bother me to do part 2, I will do part 2. But, yeah, so, in terms of, so, how the infected breakout started isn't actually really explained in the games. It's sort of, I think it's one of those things where you have to kind of put it together in with the lore, things you can find throughout the game. But actually, they kind of made it more confirmed in the show, which I actually kind of like the justification of how it was, where basically the cordyceps fungus. Oh, that ruined the immersion. The cordyceps fungal infection adapted to be able to infect humans. And how it did that was through flour products specifically. So anything that had flour in it, if you ate it, you were infected. And that included, like standard white bread, any sort of like baked good, like cookies or anything like that. Which in the show, Joel narrowly dodged getting infected because he rejected any sort of food with flour in it throughout that day. As far as I'm aware, I mean, he probably ate a burger or something, but. Yes.
How was your morning?
Yes, the game cuts to about 20 years after Sarah's death. Because, well, yeah.
Well, I have some interesting news for you.
Where were you, Tess?
West End District. Hey, we had a drop to make.
We had a drop to make.
Well, you wanted to be left alone, remember?
So I'll take one guess. The whole deal went south and the client made off with our pills. Is that about right?
Deal went off without a hitch. Enough ration cards to last us a couple of months, easy.
You want to explain this?
I was on my way back here, and I got jumped by these two assholes, all right? And yeah, they got a few good hits in, but... Look, I managed.
Give me that. Are these assholes still with us?
That's funny.
At least find out who they were.
Yeah, look, they were a couple of nobodies. They don't matter. What matters is that Robert fucking sent them.
Our Robert.
He knows that we're after him. He figures he's gonna get us first.
Son of a bitch, he's smart.
No. He's not smart enough. I know where he's hiding.
Like hell you do.
Old warehouse in Area 5. Can't say for how long, though.
Well, I'm ready now. Yeah?
Oh, I can do now.